Hey, what's up, solar family? How are you guys doing? It's James here. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. If you guys watching me live, say what's up, say hello. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe before you bounce out of here. But I just want to go over on how you can improve your solar presentation, especially if you're new, and actually even if you're a seasoned veteran, there's always room to improve, right? I'm always trying to improve. I've been in the solar industry for the last like 6-7 years now, and literally I'm always trying to improve my sales presentation and just myself in general, right? So the way to improve your sales presentation is by practicing, right? So my recommendation to you is practice, because practice makes perfect, right? And obviously it's never going to be perfect, but at least if you're practicing the solar presentation, when you get in front of your homeowner, you're not stuttering, right? You're not kind of stuttering like, don't really know what to say. So practice with your wife, practice with your husband, practice with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. And I also recommend practice by recording yourself as well, right? Get your camera, put it on a tripod or just set it somewhere and just pretend that you're actually pitching the presentation to a homeowner, because it's going to help you improve, right? You're going to find things in your face expressions and the way you say things, that you can improve on, because everything matters, right? As far as like your nuances, the way you say things, your tonality, the speed of your presentation, that's all going to help, right? That's all going to help. And there's a system, right? There's a system to close deals when you're sitting in front of a homeowner. You can't just speed up the presentation. You can't just cut homeowners off, right? Especially when you're asking a question. This is really familiar with a lot of solar sales guys, is they ask the homeowner a question, and right after I ask the question, the homeowner starts talking, and then you cut them off, right? So make sure that when you're asking a homeowner a question, hey, how's your day, for example, let them speak. Give them a second. Right after they give you an answer, you don't necessarily need to, give them a response right away, right? So just take your time and build a genuine relationship with your homeowner, because that's gonna go a long way. So practice makes perfect, because like I said, I've been in the solar industry for the last 7 years, and I literally practice all day long, right? I practice with my friends, I practice with my colleagues. I literally practice my presentation while I'm walking my dog because I know that I need to constantly sharpen my sword, because I'm going against so many other solar sales consultants out there, right? It would be nice if it was like 6 or 7 years ago when, you didn't have too many competition. Nowadays, especially in California, and I'm pretty sure your neck of the woods, there's a lot of competition. So you're my competitor. Everyone that's selling solar is literally my competitor, especially if you're selling solar in my territories. So I always sharpen up my sword, regardless of where I'm at, whether I'm walking the dog or hanging out with my kids or sitting around. I record myself and I share it with my wife, and I'm like, hey babe, what do you think? What are some of the things that I can improve on? There's a lot of things that I need to improve on. Obviously I'm not perfect and nobody is, but if you record yourself and you share it also with somebody else, you're like, hey, what do you think of my presentation? Have someone else take a look at it, because that's another ear, that's another eye that can say, hey dude, looks like you're freaking scratching your head too much, or you're twitching, or your eyes twitching, whatever it is, right? That's another eye that can actually look at your presentation. So if you guys want to dive in deeper, maybe you guys want to learn the strategies that I use and how I teach my team and how to close a really high rate, make sure you schedule a solar strategy call. There's gonna be a link somewhere around this video. Schedule a call. I'd love to hear your presentation. Obviously, I can only take on a handful of folks, because a presentation can last like 45 minutes to an hour. But I would love to hear a certain part of your presentation maybe you're struggling with, and I would love to help critique it if I can. So other than that, hopefully you guys got some value from this. Make sure you guys are constantly practicing. The greatest players and greatest athletes and people that play in a higher elite level within anything, they're constantly practicing. So that's a trend that you need to follow, right? Everyone is practicing, especially if you want to be in the top of your game. Practice, practice, practice. And again, if you guys want me to, maybe listen to part of your presentation, maybe you're struggling, a discovery phase, maybe you're struggling, building rapport, whatever that may be, schedule a strategy call. I'd love to hear your presentation. Other than that, hopefully you guys got some value from this. Happy selling, everyone. Go crush it out there. Peace.